Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian for GumballTech.com, and in this video I have a unboxing and review of the Exovault exo2 aluminum iPhone 3G and 3GS case. Now, you can get this for $95 from Exovault.com. Now, your initial thought is probably $95? Well, why does it cost so much? Well, it's made out of a single chunk of aluminum similar to a MacBook Pro, and these are all made by hand at Exovault's metal shop in Brooklyn, New York. So these are all made by hand. And if we look on the back here, you see this piece of wood. Now, the wood is here to give it some better design elements, as well as providing good signal reception for the iPhone, instead of just covering this area up with aluminum or leaving these slits open. So this is the case. Again, it's all aluminum. You have access to your volume rocker, your silent switch. These things are a little bit hard to get to, but you sort of have to stick a little bit of your finger in there to push the buttons. So that's a little bit hard. And the switches are a little bit hard to get to. If you don't have any nails, you're probably going to have a little bit of trouble with that. And then on the top, we have a big headphone hole and the power button here. Since we were talking about the top, I don't know if you could see this, but you could sort of see through the back of the iPhone. You could even see through the camera hole right there. So you could probably get a lot of junk up behind your phone after a while, so you'll probably have to take this out maybe once every week or two to clean it out. And then there's nothing on the right side, and in the bottom you have your speaker, your dock cover, and your microphone. Then on the back you have a hole for the camera, and you have the wood piece here. I don't remember the type of wood, but you have this here to give you some good signal reception, as well as covering up this back part in general. Then on the front we have 4 screws on each of the corners, which keeps the case firmly put together. Then we have our home button, and we have some cuts up here for this for the various sensors, and I believe the GPS chip is up here as well, so this helps out with signal reception for that. Now, when I look for an iPhone case, I'm pretty picky. So the first thing I look for in an iPhone case is I look at the front and I make sure these top portions are covered up with something. Here's my previous case. You can see here that it also covers this top part up and this bottom part. So that's one thing I look for. There's a lot of cases like the in-case slider where they don't do that, and it's just a personal thing. I don't like it when they don't cover these parts up. It also makes it so you can see more of the case rather than just the edge of it. Now let's take a look inside the case. So I already took all the screws out. You could really tell it's made out of metal, just for any skeptics out there. So here's the inside of the case. You can see that it's a little bit dirty on the top portion. Not really that big of a deal. You can tell that you can see that the bottom part, it's sort of it has this little inlay in it so that the iPhone fits perfectly there. I sort of wish they did the same thing to the top, and if they did that, it would keep junk from coming from the openings for the various buttons and ports. And it'd be nice if they would put like this black lining in here as well, just to keep it a little more protected. Keep it from getting scratched or something, because little things can come up in here and start to scratch the front. It's pretty slick looking on both the outside and the inside. So installation is pretty simple. Just take all the 4 screws out, put your case inside, put the top back on, screw it back up, So that's pretty much the case. Again, it's $95 from exovault.com. It's a really solid built case. If you're looking for something with great protection, this is definitely it. Design-wise, it's really, really slick looking. I've had a couple dozen people, like when they see this just sitting on the table or the desk, they just wonder, is that your phone? And then, yeah, it's an iPhone. And then they just say, wow, because it's a really cool looking case. Again, $95 is quite a bit of money, but usually you get what you pay for in pretty much anything nowadays, so the more money you spend on something, the better product you're most likely to get. So you're definitely getting a good product right here. The case, like for daily use, it's sort of uncomfortable and it's hard to type on because the entire case is pretty boxy, but you know, if you're able to live through that and learn to work with it, then you'll probably enjoy using this case on a daily basis. Let me show you what you get in the box. So this is what the box looks like. You can tell that these guys are really good at what they do because they even add good design to their packaging. Really shiny. Feels pretty nice. So in the box you get a little bag with a couple extra screws as well as this, I believe it's called an Allen wrench. I'm not really the craftsman type, as you could probably tell. And then stapled to this is a little diagram of their previous case. This is the Exovault design on there. And then on the other side is some contact information. And then you also get another contact card inside of the case. And then when you lift back this little stuff here, you can see the case. And I don't believe there's anything under this stuff either. No. So that's pretty much it. So that was the Exovault exo2. You could get this for $95 from exovault.com. You could get it in several other colors, as you can see here. I believe this is brass or something like that. They're also starting to make iPod Touch cases. As you can see here, it's really slick looking gunmetal design on it. So I'll be looking for that soon. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the comments for this video below, and we'll see you next time.